Alright, so we're back here on Griffin. We almost got our corn done, but not quite. We're in the dark. I really don't like working in the dark, but if I fast forward it, we're going to have weeds growing in the field. So we got to get this one done, that one over there, and then we can roll them real quick, and then we'll be good to go. So I've got this one partially done here. We're just going to go ahead and hire this dude out, let him do his thing. And I'm going to jump over here and run to 49, 55, and there we go. And I'll get this one finished up. Then we're going to get the roller going and get it done. Like I said, we're about done. I think I'm about out of fertilizer in this one, so I don't know. I'm just going to go as long as I can go here. I guess we might either have to refill it, or we may just have to finish up with the big one. Hopefully we can get it done with this one, but I don't think we can. I mean, that's only 128. It's going to be pushing it. But that's okay, as long as we can get this done. I need to get it done, and I want to get it rolled. That way we can sleep and get us some light back. We're going to have to spray as soon as it pops up. We'll have to spray, and then, like I said, I'm just going to hit the grow crops now. We're going to get going, get to harvesting. But this is a lot of field, a whole lot of fields over here on the start, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, we're about done. We're either going to have to refill or just deal with it. I don't want to not fertilize it because we need the fertilizer. Alright, well, we'll just go fill it up. Let's just go get it filled up. We'll come back. He's still working over there. He's got a little bit to go. Get that done. We'll just run over to the farm and we'll grab some more. He'll be good because, like I said, he's just burning my money right now. But this one here, I didn't realize it was that low. So we'll go ahead and get it filled up. We'll come back. We'll just go ahead and top seed off. Should be good. But we'll go ahead and get everything filled up. And then we'll get that finished. Then we should be good to go. We'll start rolling. And then, yeah, then we're going to sleep. I don't really like working in the dark. It's not my cup of tea. It's a little hard to see. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of it, so we're just doing it because we need to right now. Like I said, I don't want weeds up in my field yet. I mean, I guess we could have slept. It'd been okay. We could have still rolled it, but I just wanted it. I wanted it all done. I wanted that done, and like I said, then then we can just come back to spraying. We'll jump right into spraying. And then we're going to get our chance to try the 40-20 out, see how it does. Hopefully it does really good. If it doesn't, then we'll put the 43-20 on it and see how it's going to do. But I think it's going to do okay. I hope. 100-horse tractor should pull that sprayer, no problem, I would hope. Alright, back to work we go. So we're going back over here. Let's get this thing done. Big tractor should be getting close to done. I had the end rows done, a couple passes done. Nope. I had it set up pretty good for him, so all he had to do is pretty much do the center section of it really easily. Wouldn't have to back up much or get all wadded up, so it shouldn't have been no problem. Still drink me some coffee. Alright, I don't know where we were when we left. That's alright, we'll just start right over here. Of course, there's a little tree, get us stuck. You could actually, if you got you a stump grinder or one of those tree chewer uppers, you could actually make even more. I mean, you could make quite a bit more farmland over here, because you could turn all that over there into farmland. you wanted to try your hand at the editor, you could probably get rid of that lake and turn that all into farmland. So there's a huge amount of potential for the start section of this map. I'm kind of really impressed with it. Like I said, I played a couple rounds on Griffin, but I never even give the start section a thought. I just sold it out and moved on. There we go. Well, okay, now we're all good. We're about done. Well, big feller over here, he should be about done. And then we need to start rolling. And then we can go to bed, get us some light. I do like this planter here too. I mean, it's not, I don't know what it's supposed to be. It kind of looks like some sort of a John Deere-ish type thing, but it's just it says lizard on it, but I don't know. It was kind of John Deere green looking, and it looked pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like a Kinsey type-ish planter, but it works out really well. So my first time using it was, well, last night. So pretty nice planter. I guess when I get done, before we get ready to move on to another map after we make our goal of $2 million, I guess I can do like a review of all the tractors on here, in case, and all the equipment on here, in case you wanted to know. Which everything is mod hub. As of this point, everything that I'm using is in the mod hub, so I don't know how much of it's actual crossplay because I'm on a PC right now, but I'm pretty sure about all of it is, because I've used all this planter. I haven't used, but I've used everything else on the PC, or on a PlayStation and the Xbox for that matter, so everything should be crossplay. Alright, good deal. That's done. What do we got? Where are we at? Kind of backwards right here. Backwards lost. We'll go, let's go over here and let's see what he's got. Let's just get out of the way. Let's get the big tractor. Let's just pull this over here. It's dark. Get it out of the way. Leave it right there. So he's at the top. Alright, well, let's just let's go over here and get this done. So okay, yeah, that's good. That's the right one. Alright, we'll just use this one and we'll patch this in right here. Perfect. Now we'll get this little section, and those ones on the other end down there, we'll get them too. Well, you done pretty good. I tried to keep them as square as I could so that we didn't have no AI issues. It seemed to work out pretty decent. This is a pretty big rig though, pretty long for a planter, and I guess it's a little bit hard to get it turned around for the AI, so they kind of have issues with the ends down here. I don't know, but it works nice. First time I've ever used it. I've never used it in duels like this. I've only used it as like a single, doing old school stuff. So it's pretty nice. It works really nice. I like it. Gets you a lot of ground covered. They're 7.5 meters a piece, so you've got we're covering 15 meters with a corn planter, so pretty good deal. We'll just leave this one here and we'll come back and deal with all this stuff whenever we have light. And then get all of our levels are perfect, so we should get a really good return off all this corn. Let's get our 9620 to work. We'll hurry up and roll these real quick, and then we're gonna go sleep. Shouldn't take us very long. Let's go ahead and set our cruise control max speed. We'll get all this rolled in real quick. Like I said, it shouldn't take us too long. This field's kind of somewhat straight, square, sort of. The other one's not. I just kind of went after all the land I could get at it, but it worked out okay. I don't know how AI is going to do on it. It might do okay, but it wasn't that big a deal. I planted it. Like I said, we're putting a lot of work into this, so we're going to get like the maximum amount of yield that we can get. But I think it's going to be worth it, because we should be able to get a good precision farming bonus. See, I didn't get no bonus last time, and I guess it's because I didn't have the building or that sensor set up. I was doing everything I was supposed to do, but I didn't realize it. I didn't put that down, so I guess when you don't have that, you don't get it. I don't know. We didn't get any bonus last time in American Farmlands. So we got 0 bonus. We were doing good. We were getting around 100%, but I didn't get any money from it. Unless there's an update they did and you don't do it anymore, which would be kind of silly, but there we go. Let's get this dude done. So the base game roller is bigger than this one. This is the Mandako, but it doesn't allow me to speed it up. I don't think. You can't go any faster with it. Maybe you can, I don't know. But this thing goes really quick on its own, and then with adding that mod where you can run the speed up higher, it's pretty nice. Looks like maybe one more pass we'll have to make, and this field will be done, I think. And then we'll go over and get that one done. So yeah, I'm ready to start getting our sprayer going, ready to start harvesting. And hopefully all this work's paid off for us. It should be a lot easier the next round though, because we're not going to lay any lime down. We're not plowing, so it's definitely going to save us some time for sure. And we're just not going to have near as much work. And we got the 2 planters, so it won't take us as long to do our 4 fields that we have. I guess we'll probably roll again, I guess. Alright, that one's done. Let's move on over here. Let's get this one finished up. Shouldn't take us much longer. Perfect. Excuse me. Alright, let's get this going. We're just about, it won't take us too long. This field, it's kind of a wonky, but it's not very big. It isn't a hill though, so that kind of slows down progress a little bit. But we're going. We're getting it done. Keeping moving. Keeping it going. So we can get this thing all done. Yeah, I just kind of went over there to grab more land if I could. Cause, I mean, it is our land, but you got all these trees, and I could have went and got a little bit more, but I was just kind of afraid that I would wind up getting all getting stuck by the trees, and then the AI would mess up, because trying to make stuff where the AI can run too. This is really hard to tell where I've been. I can kind of tell where I was. So we're kind of overrolling some of our other stuff again. Sorry, I'm doing best I can. There we go. Get this done, this little section done here, and then we'll turn around and come right back through the middle. That should get us good to go. Come on. So let's move over just a little bit, and then that should line us up for the rest of it. I can't really see it yet. That should take care of the rest. Well, you can see the rocks right there. We still got rock. So we'll turn around. We'll get the rest of those. And this should be it. This should be our last pass. Right here, I hope. There's that little section. We got one little tiny spot right here. Run it over. Mush the rocks in. Alright, we got it. We're going to get that over here. Let's get it folded up. We're going to drive this one back to the shop. While that folds up. Alright, let's get her back. Let's get rid of this darkness. And we'll take care of the other tractors here whenever we get some sunlight. Take care of it, see what we're doing. Like I said, we'll just get this thing in here. Might just leave this roller outside. Let's just leave it right there. Yep. Come on, let's go. Let's go to the house. It's dark, can't see. Alright. Now we sleep. And then we're going to have a problem. I'm going to hit grow crops now too, so we'll see that spit up. And it's raining. It's not only raining, it's thunderstorming. Let's get out to our field and see what we got here. Alright, so we got a little bit of corn popped up. Let's go ahead and get this thing backed up. Let's get out of here. You know what? Now I think about it, since all these are fresh plowed fields except for that one over there, we won't have to spray but one field. So all these are good to go. Yeah, I wonder if those are my trees too. I could take all that out and turn that into something too. It's alright. Yeah, 4020 is going to get her chance to show us that she can do something. We're having to run in our field. It's just the way it is. Can't help it. And we're going to get all this spot sprayed in here. And hopefully she can do alright. We're going to wipe this sign out. We'll get that done now. We'll have to call the county and tell them I don't want that there anymore. So we dump that sign off. So I'm stop putting the sign up. We get hitting it with my tractor. This stuff happens. Farmers complain about it. County comes and moves it. I can only laugh because I've seen it done many times. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this rig. This thing's pretty big. I don't want to take it apart. We get it stepped in our barn over here, maybe? You know, if we back the Mac up, we probably can. Let's back the Mac all the way up. Oh, Lord, come on. Let's see what I'm doing. That'll be good. I think we can get it in here now. There, we're out of the rain. We're out of the rain. Yep. Perfect. Now the roller, it's just going to sit outside. So that I can run into it. And we're going to put this dude in here. Well, let's go ahead and get 4020 out. I'm going to spray in the rain. See if you can do it, 4020. Hopefully it can. That way our 4020 purchase wasn't. Uh-oh. Worthless. So the 4320 shouldn't have no issues at all. It did okay. It's actually done okay for everything that I've used it for. Let's go ahead and start unfolding this. I may have got a little bit too excited here. Yep, I'm going to cause issues. And that way we can turn in like this, and then let's get it turned on. See what happens. Oh, look at that. It's pulling it like nothing. Aim in there. We used to spray with one of these. We used to plant spray with one of these when I was farming. We had a 40-20 and it had tanks on the side of it. And that's actually what we used to spray and plant. That was the only job it had. It didn't do anything else. Put a 6-row planter and sprayed. It was a little. I think this is a newer one. This got the column, so it was an older one though. It was like a 65. I think it was like right after the 4010. So it was like as soon as the 4010, like right when 4020 come out, it was that one. So that was either 65 or 66. But everything was in the dash still. But it was still a good tractor. I might purchase those little fields over there too. I don't know if it's really worth it because we've got a massive amount of property right now, and with the little bit of work that we had to put into it, it was well worth it. So definitely worth it. Might have to cash in some. We're at 208,000, so our planning cost a little bit of money because I hired out some of it instead of refilling everything all the time. I guess I should have got like a little tender wagon that'll hold fertilizer and seed. That way that we could save the money because I've got our storage bins are full, but I just didn't want to have to keep running back. I did it once, but it seemed like we was okay on seed. I just ran out of fertilizer. So maybe I guess I could use our auger wagon next time and then save us some more money if we need to. But like I said, worst case, we've got 48,000 in soybean in the bin. So we got to sell some of that to be able to keep buying seed and chemical and all that other goodness, and that's what we'll do. As far as when the AI's hired out, I mean, I guess I could turn it off, but that's the only reason I left it on, so whenever I'm about out, you can still keep going and get it done. I know it's not ideal to spray in the rain, but you know what? It's what we got. Probably will, as soon as this is done, I'll probably grow crops and then flip it again because I don't really like working in the rain. I don't like the dark, don't like the rain. Actually, the rain doesn't bother me. It's kind of cool. Like, generally I do logging stuff, mainly, just about always. I mean, I've been doing this stuff just because it's kind of neat, but it's a neat little project, and I like to do it. I like to do this old school stuff. It gives me a chance to use it because when I log, I don't really have much use for a tractor, so it gives me a chance to use some of this cool old school stuff. And but yeah, when I log, it was kind of cool because I try to, when I log, I use the cab view. You got the windshield wipers going, and it doesn't have any bearing really. You can log just fine in the rain as you can without it, so it doesn't bother me. In real life, I like the rain as long as I'm not working in it. If it's my day off or something, it's okay. Watch it rain. But in Farming Simulator, it's very non-productive. On certain times, we can't harvest, and that's a bummer. So I'm pretty proud of the 4020. I was hoping that it could pull this okay. This is a pretty big sprayer, but like this is what I had intended for the 4020 was to do this right here, to be able to spray. And I was hoping it could pull the actual lime cart or the lime spreader, but yeah, that thing's just too heavy, too much in it, I guess. But which is fine. The 4320 did great, and really that's the only jobs we have for these two littler tractors because the 4955 can do anything else that we need it to do, which really is nothing. Pull a planter, pull a grain cart maybe, but we got two four-wheel drive tractors too, so we've got tons and tons of tractor power. We are not lacking in tractor power. like whenever we were on American farmlands, we didn't have as many tractors, but we had all kinds of power. You know, we had a 350 horse tractor, a 600 horse tractor, and a 170 horse tractor. We were good to go. We had all power avenues covered. And here we do too. Our biggest one's that 9620. It's 500, I think. But then the 8960 is almost 400, so good to go there. So we've kind of got a little bit of everything. We got 100 horse, we got 120 or 130 horse. We got, I don't know if it's 220. I think it's 220. It's what the 49 is. 375 or 370 or 375 on the 87 or 8960, and then let's just fold this up. We're done. Everything else shouldn't need it since we plowed it. It should all be good. There shouldn't be any weeds in it this go around. So those three fields over there are going to be gold. So let's go take this dude back. And we're going to go ahead and get our crops growing now. Alright, let's get that in there. Let's go put the 4020 up. Everything's got a nice little wishy-washy to it. 4320's in there waiting to go to work. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might pull the grain wagon with it again. We'll just see. Where are you, 49? There you are. We can go ahead and fold this thing up. I really like this little planter. So this is a pretty nice little deal. Works kind of like the little Kinsey twin lines. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but it works really nice. And it kind of looks like a John Deere, so that's why we have it. So let's go get this dude put up. Drive down our little driveway we got here. Oh, turn. There we go. Now we took the fence out there. I thought about doing this too. Like, so we could, if we'd have to get something to chip all these up, chop all the trees up right in here. But this is a field too. I mean, it'd be a little tough to actual plant because it's up and down the hills. But this is a lot of room here too. So this might be a future project. We'll just see. I don't know. Let's see how much money we're going to make on this one here. It really might not be worth our time. We do have the equipment to do whatever we want to do, though, as far as turning in, making more fields. We can pretty much do whatever we want, so we definitely have the equipment for that. Let's see, we just got the one tractor in here, so we're going to go ahead and put this one in there, too, and planter and the whole deal. Hopefully we can get it backed over in the corner just right, and then that way we'll be able to still get that thing out if we need it. Perfect. I think it'll come out of there. Yeah. I like it. Looks good. Oh, rain. Let's go ahead and grow some crops. Let's grow them again. Poor barn's all full here. Can't get anything else jammed in it. But this thing where I really like these barns. I know they don't look as cool. And this is like from 19, but I just look at that. Look at all the stuff I can put in that thing. Put two of them together. You got it. So let's see. Everything's good. Soil is good. pH level, nitrogen, expected yield is 123%. That is what we want to see. Let's go ahead and make these. Let's make this corn grow. Go ahead and do it again. Good. Now we are ready. Let's run over here and see what this should be a really high percent too. Nitrogen 200 of 260. That's perfect too. Expected yield is 115. So it's not as high as this one for whatever reason. And I guess because maybe it needs to be plowed, maybe. Don't know for sure. But something it's not happy about. So we can't harvest because of the rain, so we're just gonna go take a nap. All right. In November here. Can we get our combine out? Yes, yes we can. And away we go. Ooh. Go ahead and get this unfolded. Go ahead and cut these end rows out. Away we go. You know what kind of combine is this? I don't even know. What do we got here? What is this thing? 770. And we're off. 770 at work. So I'm going to go all the way around the outside, and I might make one more pass on this side so it doesn't run into the poles. Should be fine though. I did okay last time with the grain platform on it. Man, look at that. We're 3,000-4,000. We're not even down one pass yet, and we're doing pretty good. We're gonna have a lot of corn. It's gonna be a lot harder to make our numbers with corn than it would be with the soybeans, obviously, but I don't think we're gonna have a lot of trouble. Ground's unlevel there or something. Like it's spinning out. Away we go. Yeah, let's get these opened up, and then we'll just turn him loose. I don't know what that barn is back there. Never been back there. Might have to go check that out. Like I said, this might be a worthy purchase here, buying these little fields, and then we'll have more room for storage back there with another barn, maybe. I don't know. Perfect. So we were able to get our corn done. We were able to get it planted. We got it rolled, and we sprayed, and now we've started into our harvest. So probably what I'm going to do is go ahead and get this rundown back. We're going to get it set up, probably get our equipment out. Maybe not even that. We'll probably just save the rest of the actual harvesting for the next one, and then we're going to see what we're able to make. How much are we going to make? So that's going to be something to see here. I'm kind of curious as of how much yield we're going to make total. We have our empty grain system with no corn in it whatsoever, and then we added the grain extension on, or added another silo or grain bin extension on. So we may have to add another one. I'm not sure how much we're gonna make, but I mean, as it looks right now, we just pretty much went around the outside and we're already full. So definitely a very good yield. So let's get our 43 out, get him ready to go. He did really good last time, so we'll just use him again this time. Even though we got the big four-wheel drives, we could be using to pull this with, but that's okay. It's like I said, this thing did really good. So this is what we'll use. So we're going to get this combine dumped out. I'm going to finish this end row up, and then we're going to get set up for the episode number 4. I said we wasn't going to make as many, but it's just the way it's going to work out. I had a little extra time to try to stream during the day. I don't normally ever stream this early in the day because I'm usually either asleep or I just don't have the time. I'm more of the... I've been trying to do the early morning, but I work night shift, so I'm usually pretty much shot. It's hard for me to stay awake during those. I've tried a couple, and I think I've actually crashed out or started to doze off while I was doing them in the morning, but I was just trying to get them done so that we could move on, because I was ready to move on. So it's kind of interesting and cool to do all this, but on the other hand, I want to keep moving on. I want to keep moving to the next one. You know, it's just a new challenge, something new to do. And like I said, I might switch up to login here, and then we'll just... I don't know what we're going to do with it yet, but I really like doing this, what we're doing now, and then maybe the next one we'll do some Massey Fergusons or Alice Chalmers or something of that nature. Or maybe we'll do a little bitty farm too, because there's a lot of little bitty tractors like this 4320 and the 4020 and the M and the H and all that stuff that EY's made for us. EY modding has made for us. We could do a small farm and maybe set our goals smaller, like, I don't know, 500,000 maybe, you know, or something. But this goal for this one's going to be 2 million. So, which I don't think is going to be very hard to do. I just really don't. It's hard to tell. If we had stayed with beans, it wouldn't have been hard at all, because right now there's about $400,000 worth of beans in our bin right now. No, yes, yeah, about 400,000. That's what it's going to go for, since I'm using. I mean, I guess I could turn that off, but yeah, I like getting the best price I can. So I leave that mod on. That's the way we started, and that's the way we'll probably go ahead and end. Oops, I don't need no lights. This thing's got nice lights on it, though. That's good. Alright. So right there, we're gonna give it up right here. In the next episode, we'll pick up, and we're gonna finish harvesting everything that we have, and we're gonna haul it all to the bin. So, thanks for watching.